Are you drowning in team tasks? Constantly wondering who's doing what, and when it's all going to be finished? If that sounds like your typical Monday morning, trust me, I've been there. Juggling multiple projects and a busy team used to feel like an impossible puzzle. But then, I discovered a system that completely changed how we work, using ClickUp to assign and track everything. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through my exact process for assigning tasks, setting clear expectations, and tracking progress so nothing ever falls through the cracks again. Rocket setting up for success, spaces and lists. First things first, you need a solid structure. In ClickUp, I organize our entire workflow using spaces and lists. Think of a space as a major department or a massive client. Inside each space, I create lists for specific projects or ongoing activities. For example, we might have a space called Marketing, and within that, a list named Q4 Content Calendar. This keeps the work organized by context, making it easy for anyone on the team to find what they need. Fast. Direct hit the power of clear task assignment. Once I'm in the right list, here's how I create a task that leaves no room for confusion. I call it the 5-point assignment. A descriptive task name. Don't just write blog post. Write draft 5 ways to use ClickUp blog post. This instantly tells the assignee what the task is and what phase it's in. The assignee, this is crucial. I use the drop-down to clearly select one person responsible for completing the task. While multiple people might contribute, one person must own the final delivery. Due date. Every task gets a due date, no exceptions. This creates accountability and helps us plan backwards. Priority flag. I use the priority flags, urgent, high, normal, and low, to visually communicate importance. If the house is on fire, it's urgent. If it can wait until Friday, it's normal. A detailed description and checklist. The task description isn't just a brief note, it's the full brief. I include links to relevant files, any necessary background context, and a clear checklist of substeps. For example, for a blog post, the checklist might include outline drafted, SEO keywords researched, and submitted for review. This is how you set crystal clear expectations. Chart increasing tracking progress and keeping momentum. The magic of ClickUp is in the tracking. Once tasks are assigned, my team updates their progress, and I use a few key views to monitor everything at a glance. My go-to is the board view, which looks like a Kanban board. We customize the columns to reflect our process: to do, in progress, in review, and complete. As a task moves along, my team simply drags and drops it into the next column. This gives me an instant visual snapshot of our entire workflow. I can see bottlenecks forming if too many tasks pile up in the in review column, and I can step in to help unblock the team. I also regularly use the Me mode feature. This view strips away everything else and just shows me my assigned tasks. I encourage my team to start and end their day in Me mode to keep their focus sharp and their to-do list manageable. Finally, we rely on automations. For example, we've set up an automation that automatically changes the status of a task from in review to complete once the final checklist item is ticked off, saving us a click and streamlining the flow. Implementing this simple, structured approach in ClickUp has transformed our team from chaotic to collaborative. No more endless email threads. No more missed deadlines. Just clarity and results. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.